Mabuhay Yogis, and welcome back to my channel. So if you click this video, it means that you are working on your headstands. So this video is a good place to start if you are still building your strength in getting up there. So I pulled my mat close to the wall because you'll be using the wall for this one. So later on, when you keep practicing and you're able to build that strength and confidence, you can always move away from the wall. But for now, we will try it with the wall. So if you are ready to begin with me, I will be giving you a bit of preparation for the pose and also foundations. Let's start. So coming into your downward facing dog, just to warm up the hamstrings, your core, engaging by lifting the low belly and slightly rounding the back. Awaken the fingertips. You can softly bend the knees here, or you can set your feet wider apart if the hamstrings are feeling a bit tight. Another breath. Exhale, soften the knees down. Now we will hold on to opposite elbows first, and we will come into our dolphin pose. So go ahead and interlace the fingers and lift the hips up. You can look at the toes. Now you want to feel like you want to press your forearms down and your hands down. Keep lifting the shoulders up. Keep the engagement in your core. You can look at the toes or in between the knees. Breathe. Exhale, soften the knees down. How did that feel for you? So now let's try building up the foundation for our headstand. So one key is to avoid the elbows from splaying out to the side. So you can set up your elbows underneath the shoulders by holding on to opposite elbows, like so. Now you want to interlace your fingers and you want to hold them tight, maybe cup or create a bit of a space so that you can plant your head down. You're planting the crown of the head down and pressing the back of your head in between the fingers from that cup that you made, from that space that you made. Now from here, you want to feel the pressing of your forearms down. Shoulders lifting away from the ears. So let's try it. Bring your head down, crown of the head down. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the hips up and stay here for a bit. Breathe. We'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale and release. Soften the knees down. So to avoid collapsing your neck, you really need to feel that pushing motion from your forearms and that drawing of your shoulders away from the ears. You need to create space for the neck, so most of the weight will be coming or will be going towards the forearms, yeah? Not on your head, not on your neck. So we need to practice this safely. So if you're ready, maybe we can lift one leg up and then maybe the other. Let's try. So setting up the foundation, holding on to opposite elbows, arms down, interlace the fingers, hold on tightly, and then maybe open and create a bit of a space there. Plant the crown of the head down, and then we will lift the hips up. Now notice that I'm not rounding my back, but I'm also engaging my core here. Maybe we lift one foot up, maybe the other floats up. Put one foot down, bend the other knee, breathe here, exhale and release. Bring the knees down. And now we will move a little bit closer towards the wall and try to draw your thighs closer towards the abdomen or towards your upper body, okay? So keeping in mind your foundation, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, that is going to help a lot. And also engaging your core. So let's move a little bit closer towards the wall this time. So setting up the foundation, elbows under the shoulders, interlace the fingers, crown of the head down, Lift the shoulders away from the ears, engage the core. Inhale, lift the hips up, walk your feet a bit closer, maybe bend one knee, heel to your glutes, and then the other comes up. You can stay here and breathe. And then come into child's pose. If that didn't work for you, maybe you can go back to setting up the foundation first and then bending one knee at a time. Now let's try another entry. So this time we'll be using the wall, but we won't be kicking too hard towards the wall. So feel some lightness. One common mistake that I see in class is when the students, they try to round the back when they get here, and also collapsing in the neck. I see that very commonly, but you can avoid that by really pressing the forearms down and drawing the shoulders away from the ears. So if you're ready to begin with me, let's try it. All right, so planting the forearms down, elbows under the shoulders. This one you also have to remember to avoid the elbows from splaying out to the sides. All right, so you have to feel like you really want to hug them in, because if the elbows splays out to the side, that's going to lose the strength from your shoulder girdle. All right, foundation. Head down, hips up, bend one knee at a time. This one you can do if you're lacking a little bit of flexibility. Now, you can almost touch the wall, and the other foot maybe floats up. If you're there, lift one leg up towards the wall. Yeah. When you find the wall, you can stay here for a bit and notice how you feel. Now, to move away from the wall, bend one knee, and then remove one foot or one leg away from the wall. Keep lifting the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the tail down, or rather tail towards the heels, knitting the front ribs in. If you get here, this is a good place to start, and you feel like you can find your balance, squeeze the legs. Maybe you can straighten that leg too. And breathe. To go down, you can find the wall again and slowly bring that foot down. There you go. So you can come into child's pose, take a moment to rest. So that entry is very helpful if you find it that you're rounding your back too much when you bring when you bend both knees and bring your thighs closer towards the upper body. So you can bend one knee at a time, and then try not to kick up too hard, but do it slowly and with control. So I will show it to you again. Let's try it again. And also hug everything in towards the midline. Elbows under the shoulders, interlace the fingers, keep pressing the forearms down, draw the shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head down, and then we will lift the hips up, bend one knee, breathe, and you are there. Once you find the wall, maybe you can lift that leg up, breathe here, maybe you can straighten both legs. Maybe bend one knee at a time. Squeeze the inner thighs. And you need to also activate your feet, so you can point your toes, you can floint, you can flex that foot, just to keep your legs active. Now draw the front ribs in, squeeze the legs. Maybe both legs come off the wall. Breathe here. And then slowly come down. Take child's pose. Notice how you feel. And so this is a great way to try to build strength. when you practice your headstand, and it's also a very calming pose. So one key is to really set up a very good foundation. Strengthen the shoulders, strengthen the core, the legs are active, keep pushing, and then not too much weight at the head and the neck. So you can practice Shirshasana or headstand safely. Remember to breathe and enjoy the practice. Thanks for watching. I will see you again. Bye-bye.